Hey, 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 what's up, you guys? Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Happy Friday. High five Friday. Oh my gosh. I just had a really, really expansive day. I got to spend the morning with a client, 3 hours of VIP time, helping her map out and really create something so juicy, like for her keynote talk. Like, I'm actually really, really excited to see this happen. And I'm like, yes, right? Because there's a big difference between someone who just goes out and like says a good like talks a good keynote and gives a good presentation, and then there's women who are just like nailed it, right? Like amazing, game changing, transformational. Like, I love it. And that's exactly what we created today. I'm so excited. And we also really I helped her narrow down her core focus for how she wants to show up, not only in business, but also in her personal life. So it was just amazing. She's incredible. I cannot wait. If you're going to come to our March 19th event, Rise, where purpose meets power, I promise you this keynote will blow you away. Okay. And then I got to, of course, spend the afternoon with 4 of my clients, like 3 others plus her, right? She has an amazing team. And we just got to pour into each other, build that team, team bonding relationship. But one of my favorite parts that I was able to do today is to teach my Alpha Queen activation system, which really just helps a woman get very crystal clear on who she needs to be in order for her to do the things she needs to do, in order for her to create the impact that she desires to create. It's one of my favorite tools of transformation. It's my proven methodology on how I create identity expansion and how I archetype or how I engineer a self-image. And I love it, love it, love it. So I've just had the most best day ever, and it felt really good. And so I just want to kind of come on and share that with you. But I also kind of wanted to talk about something else that I'm really, really excited about. Okay, so I want to get real here for a second. Okay. So there is a decision you probably know that you need to make. Okay, so I want to talk about decisions really quick. There's either a decision you know you need to make, but you haven't. There's the decision that you know you've been avoiding, okay, but you know you need to have it. Or there's indecision, right? Where you're like, I'm just going to stick my head in the sand and hope to God that it all works out. I'm not even going to like put any more energy to it because it causes me a lot of anxiety and stress and worry and whatever, right? So there's several different types of decisions that we make, right, throughout the day. We make thousands of decisions every single day. Like, I mean, think about it. The moment you wake up in the morning to the moment you go to bed, you are constantly making decisions and choices that either are supporting you moving on your dreams, or they're taking you away, or you're just staying neutral. But either way, you guys, indecision is a decision. Okay. So we're going to talk about decisions because like I love talking about decisions. And this actually came up today in our group exercise workshop. So I see this everywhere, right? We saw it today. I see it. I saw it yesterday. I see it everywhere. Okay. I see the lack of powerful aligned decisions and conversations with women at church. I see this show up with clients. I see this at conferences with female founders and coaches. I see it with CEOs making 6 and 7 figures. And it's not that these women aren't smart. It's not that they're not capable of making a powerful decision. It's not that they don't have the vision. It's that they keep abandoning themselves in small, subtle ways. Okay. They say no, or they say yes when they actually want to say no. They overthink instead of execute. Right? They retweak their copy, their funnels, their landing pages, their offers just because they're not executing on sales because they're afraid of rejection, right? They ask everyone else what they should do before trusting their own intuition, right? AKA seeking validation from others just to feel like they can move in life. Or they wait to feel ready. Okay. And really, I'm just going to tell you, like, it's rare that you will feel ready to make a move. Okay. Especially when it comes to like a life-changing, big decision. Okay. It will never probably feel like you're ready to make that decision. And here's the truth. Indecision is not neutral. Every time you delay a decision you already know is aligned, you reinforce the identity of a woman who doesn't trust herself yet. And that shows up everywhere, ladies. It shows up in your business when you underprice yourself. It shows up in your leadership when you avoid hard conversations. It shows up, in your personal life when you stay in situations that feel heavy but familiar. And it even shows up in your nervous system as exhaustion and burnout. And then women say, why do I feel stuck? Right? Well, you feel stuck because you're disconnected from your own authority. So listen, as someone who has been in your shoes, right? I get it. I know what it feels like to override your gut. I know what it feels like to stay too long. I know what it feels like to wait for certainty. But here's what I learned the hard way. Power is not built the moment a woman stops abandoning, or power is built the moment a woman stops abandoning herself. Not when she feels fearless, not when everything makes sense on paper, but in the moment she says, enough is enough. I'm going to trust myself. I need to make the move. And this week, inside the Alpha Queens Rising community, I'm teaching the very first universal law of iconic leadership. It's the law of aligned sovereign decisions. So on that training, I'm going to go deep with why women overthink instead of decide, how people pleasing is silently costing you your money and your momentum, and how to actually make aligned decisions using 3 major parts of intelligence. Okay. Because when a woman masters the universal law number 1, everything changes. Right? She feels grounded. She feels powerful. She feels clear. Her business grows. Her boundaries strengthen. Her peace increases. This is not about hustle, ladies. This is not about grind. This is about sovereignty. And I want to invite you into a very different kind of space, right? So the average coach is going to invite you into another Facebook group. But if you know me, I am anything but average. So I've actually created what I call the Alpha Queens Rising community. And it's not another Facebook group. It's not another, email list to join. It's a real life, living, breathing community. It's a real space for real women who want real results. Women who know they're meant for more, women who want to grow personally and professionally, women who understand that the room you surround yourself in matters. Every week I go live, right, in that community with deep teaching, strategy, leadership, development, business development, mindset shifts, all of it, right? Because we as women, we're very holistic, right? We can't just thrive in one area, otherwise another area falls through. So we need to make sure that we're focusing on everything, mind, body, health, business. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a coach, if you're a CEO, if you're a founder, or just simply a woman who knows, she's meant for more and refuses to play small anymore, I want you in that community. So you can obviously find the link in the little description that I put together. I cannot comment. I'm currently restricted by Facebook to comment on anything. So you'll actually have to send me a DM if you're looking to join, or just click on that link. You'll have to come over there. I'm restricted. I'm constantly feeling like, I'm being shut down. But where there's a will, there's a way. And I've decided to create my own community because I'm just sick of playing by everyone else's rules. So with that, come on over, right? You can DM me the word community, or you can go up to the description or below, wherever it's at, and just click on that link and then follow the prompts. It'll let you into the community. So ladies, if you're tired of abandoning yourself, if you're ready to build real self-trust, if you're ready to lead your life instead of waiting for the, everything to always work out, come over and join us. This week, right, we're diving deep into universal law number 1. And every week from then on, we'll dive into another topic, okay? And I want to promise you this, right? The moment you choose yourself, everything begins to shift. So I do hope to see you inside the Alpha Queens Rising new community. Come on over and join the conversation, get connected, network with women. It's a phenomenal place to be. We've set it up just like a house, right? So it's think about the living room, the fireside chats, and the great conversations that you have sitting and talking around the island, at the kitchen table. It's real conversations for real women. You don't have to be perfect in this group. You just have to be willing to want to be the best version of you. And I will show you how to do that. So it's free, completely free. Come on over there, join us. And send me a DM. What's going on? Don't comment below. No, comment below and then come send me a DM, because I can't comment back and it makes me so sad. So send me a DM and then I can, of course, DM you back. But anyways, I gotta go. I love you and I will see you on a different video. Bye for now.